Hey everyone, welcome into the Arena Productions, and today we're diving into a spoiler-filled recap and review of The Boys Season 4, Episode 8, titled Season 4, Episode 8. So if you haven't watched the episode yet, I highly recommend you pause this video, head over to Amazon Prime, watch the episode, and then come back here for the full breakdown. Trust me, you do not want to miss out on the surprises this episode has in store. So the season finale. Now let's get into it. So the final episode of The Boys Season 4, simply titled Season 4 Finale, picks up from last week's intense developments. We saw major tensions within the Seven, especially with A-Train being exposed as the mole and Starlight's abduction by the shapeshifter. So as Election Day arrives, we see Butcher's health deteriorating while Homelander continues his chaos at Vought. The boys are still desperate to get their hands on the soup virus. Frenchie is attempting to extract the virus from Kimiko's severed leg, and Huey, still unaware that he's living with the shapeshifter posing as Annie, faces a bizarre proposal situation. Homelander, always ready for theatrics, outs Victoria Newman as a soup on live TV, escalating the crisis. This forces the president-elect and the boys to hide in an underground bunker. Huey soon realizes the truth about Annie's imposter, leading to a dramatic showdown between Starlight and her doppelganger. So meanwhile, Newman, fearing for her and her daughter's lives, seeks help from the boys. Butcher, severely ill, has a poignant moment with Grace and Ryan. This leads to a tragic confrontation where Ryan, pushed to his limits, kills Grace after learning the brutal truth about Homelander. At Vought, Homelander plots political upheaval, planning to kill the president and reinstate Newman. He orders a massacre of anyone at Vought with dirt on him. Amid the chaos, Ashley injects herself with V to survive. So the climax hits when Butcher, in a desperate move, kills Newman, believing it's the only way to stop Homelander. Sage reveals this was all part of a larger plan to blame the president-elect for Newman's death, setting the stage for a new era of soup control under martial law. So in the end, the boys are scattered, each caught or forced to flee, while Butcher escapes with the virus. So the episode ends on a dark note with Homelander declaring a new age of superheroes. But wait, there's more! In a post-credit scene, we see Homelander's father, Soldier Boy, alive in a deprivation tank, hinting at major conflicts in the next season. So, for my review, this episode was a fitting end to an explosive season. The storytelling was top-notch, balancing intense action with deep character movements and moments. Billy Butcher's arc was particularly compelling, showcasing his vulnerability and determination. The revelation of Homelander's past crimes, including the infamous Flight 37 incident, added layers to his already complex character. So the show's ability to weave social commentary into its narrative is impressive. The spoof on social movements and political blunders provided sharp satire that felt both relevant and impactful. The training A-Train gag and the hashtag All Lives Matter parody were clever nods to real world issues. So Ashley's transformation and her desperate act of injecting V was a highlight, revealing her survival instincts in the face of certain death. The return of Soldier Boy in the post-credit scene sets up exciting possibilities for the final season, promising even more dramatic confrontations. So overall, this episode delivered on all fronts: action, drama, and satire, and boy, was it bloody. Leaving us eager for the next season, which will be the final season. So The Boys continues to push boundaries and challenge conventions, making it one of the most exciting shows on television. I really can't wait to see how they wrap up this incredible series. And let us know in the comments what you thought of the episode. What were your favorite moments, and what did you like the most about season 4? And of course, be sure to hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell for when we drop another episode of The Boys Season 5 when it does come out. And we will be doing a roundtable discussion of Season 4 in the near future, so stay tuned for that. So until next time, everyone, Take care, and we're looking forward to season 5, which will be the final season of The Boys. Take care. Peace out.